Hey everybody, what's up? Just giving you my daily thoughts on the politics of today. I have a podcast coming out really soon. I'm working on it day and night to put it together to make sure that it's one of the best political podcasts out there for African Americans and the way we see politics of the day and how it affects us today. I just wanted to take a minute and talk about what is going on right now with the government efficiency program that's being run now by Elon Musk and Vivek. I can't say his last name. Ramaswamy, Superswamy. These two are going to forever change federal service as you know it today. They have decided that remote workers shouldn't exist anymore. Not that they don't want remote workers. They just want to all of a sudden force people into early retirements, so that they can go along with a plan to streamline government to the point where you go to work, you come home, you work yourself to death, and you really don't get much out of it. This is crazy. Remote workers are far more effective than people who have to get up every day, get dressed, take a cab, take a bus, take a drive, pay for parking at a parking deck, or pay to get on a subway. You understand how much cost that adds to the average person's bottom line every month in just commuting. I worked for the federal government for 6 years when I lived in a DMV. I spent more money and time trying to get to work every day than one could imagine. From Prince George's County, Maryland to downtown DC is only about 5 to 6 miles. But in traffic, you could spend up to an hour to an hour and a half. Not to mention circling a building over and over again or a parking deck trying to find parking. Or getting on a subway and missing the subway or not having enough room to get on the subway or a bus. This is insanity. People who work from home are far more productive. Just because you have an office building that needs a body in it doesn't mean that the government is still running inefficiently. People can come in hybrid roles as they've been doing. But this is crazy. This is part of Project 2025 to streamline government, reduce it down, take away services, take away benefits, and move everybody in the federal workforce to a contractor-like position. Project 2025 really wants to start there and finish with busting up unions all over the U.S. That's all it's about. It's making sure that the big businessman has all the money in his pocket, that you don't have the benefits that you used to have. You don't have the say in how your job goes, that you can be treated unfairly anytime, any place, anywhere by your employer. That's what they want. They want an at-will service. That's what's going on today. Donald Trump has already vowed that he wants to go to a hybrid at-will status for federal employees. So basically, you can work, and if you don't do what we want you to do, we can fire you and just send you home for no real reason or another. The same way it is in North Carolina. I live in Charlotte. It's an at-will state. You can't challenge the employer even if the employer is wrong. They can mess up your unemployment benefits if they choose to by sending you out and saying, hey, you were not performing the way we wanted you to, or conduct not performing the way we wanted you to perform. We can do whatever we want to you. This is the government that they want. This is the government that people voted for. 20% of black men, 50% of Hispanics, 54% of white women. You've screwed yourself. You've screwed yourself more than you will ever realize. To undo the mess and the tragedies that are getting ready to happen, it's going to take decades. What he's already proposing on the first day, mass deportations, crazy. Your food's going to go up. your services are going to go up. You do understand that the average American does not pick apples, does not toss watermelons, does not cut pineapples, does not work on a farm where they go out and they shuck corn. They don't do any of that. People who come from third world countries looking for a better way, they do these jobs. They clean your hotels. Do you understand what's getting ready to happen? And I just want people to be mentally prepared and make sure that your pocketbook is prepared, because things that you have right now are going to go up. Elon Musk is a billionaire. He is only attached to Donald Trump because he wants deregulation of everything that affects his business. Okay? That is what Elon Musk wants. He wants deregulation so that he can go off with whatever projects that he wants. You have to have regulations, Elon. You need regulations, Elon. There's a reason why they stopped people making alcohol in their backyards, because everybody does not know how to make alcohol and it was killing people. You need regulations. Most of you who are listening to me are sitting right now in a house with a roof in the United States. And the reason why the roof is not falling in on you is because you have regulations. You have a car that you drive every day. You know why your car is safe for the most part? Because of regulation. You got to have brakes. You got to have a steering wheel. You got to have blinkers. That's regulation. Every time I listen to people talk, especially billionaires who don't care about anybody, they've really did a number on us, and you guys know who you are that helped this happen. You did. You helped this happen. You supported a billionaire lifestyle, which you yourself aren't a billionaire. You're not even a millionaire. And they're going after government workers, you know, the people who make 50, 60, 70, maybe 80, and if you're lucky, a GS-12, and maybe you can get 99. They're going after these people. Where the real culprit and the real waste that is in the government is in the military-industrial complex. Planes that we build by the truckload that'll never fly. Tanks that we have that are sitting in warehouses that'll never be used. Missiles by the truckload that'll never be fired. You all do remember 9/11. The terrorist attack in 9/11? It didn't happen because someone came over here and dropped a bomb. It happened because 19 to 21 men, or whatever that number was, got into planes made by Americans and flew them into buildings. Okay? No one fights like it's Tom Cruise and Top Gun anymore. You want to cut waste? Cut the military spending. Not military salaries or military personnel, but spending on all the ridiculous toys that'll never be used. Elon Musk is a wonderful engineer, a great businessman mind of his day. No one's knocking him on that. But his plans for the federal government are stupid. Government workers are not in the business in the business of developing and sending out a product. They serve the American people. That's what government agencies do. They're here to serve the people. They're not here to sell rockets. They're here to service the people. Elon Musk is a billionaire. Most of Congress are filled with millionaires. And they've written the rules for millionaires. For people who will never, ever know the damages that they inflict onto the American people. My book is coming out. Kill It, Contain It, Pay It Off. Understanding the Eurocentric hypocrisy that is America. My podcast is going to be live starting January. I want you guys to know that I'm going to be a voice, and I want you to be a voice too. God bless you, and continue on with your day. Take care.